Hi, I'm Lori DeGardi from The Truth of Your Existence. This is part one of a four-part series in an overview about anger. Part one will take a look at the bad rap of anger that you may have in your life. Part two takes a look at the healthy emotional energy of anger and its positive purpose in your life. Part three introduces you to the experience of anger as it happens in your body. And part four will help you connect to that energy of anger within you so that you can begin to let it guide you with its wisdom. What drew you to this overview on anger? What do you believe about anger? And what's your experience of anger? You may have grown up learning that anger is wrong, that it's bad, and that if you get angry, no one's gonna like you. Or, like me, you might have learned that when people in your life are angry, it becomes a dangerous place. You may have learned that it's okay for boys to be angry or men to be angry, but not okay for girls or women to be angry. And even as an adult, you may have heard that anger contributes to stress, to inflammation, or an early death. Even in the spiritual circles, you may have heard that anger will block you from spiritual enlightenment. And as a woman, when you're angry, well, there are plenty of names for you, right? If you're an angry woman, you're a bitch, or you're nasty, or maybe it's just your time of the month, you're on the rag. And even men, when they're angry, there's names for them too, right? They're either a prick or a son of a bitch or something worse. Not only does anger get a bad rap, but so do people who are angry. So because anger has so many negative perceptions, you may have conscious and subconscious beliefs that anger is not okay. And then you may have a tendency to judge or suppress your anger. Or maybe you express your anger in a way that proves that that negative perception of anger is true. And that's what happens with subconscious beliefs, whether or not they're true. The subconscious creates experiences to prove itself to be relevant, even if the belief is false. So what role has anger played in your life, in the past and these days? How did your parents or caregivers express their anger? What did they teach you about anger, or what did you learn about anger from their behavior? And what about your friends and your partners? What is their anger like? What is your anger like? What consequences of anger have you experienced? It's the consequences of anger that usually give anger a bad rap because the consequences are usually unpleasant. People have rage, aggression, violence, they're bullies, they dishonor others one way or the other, and this severe discontent that they feel and throw out into the world gets lumped under this umbrella labeled anger, even though none of that is anger. Anger has a bad rap, and yet the bad rap of anger isn't true. It's not based on truth. Anger is a healthy emotional energy that has a positive purpose in your life. That much I promise you. And we'll take a look at that in part two in this series overview of anger.